welcome everyone to a Scouts of Entertainment 1v1 on the Forest Plains of Middle-earth today. We've got Lindon commanded by Jev versus the Woodland Realm commanded by Haldir, Baslick. Now before we get started, do remember to smash that like button as it does greatly support the channel. Subscribe if you haven't already as it does help promote the videos. Tick that bell for notifications so you stay informed of all the videos as they drop. Leave your own thoughts about this battle in the comment section below. Now if you'd like to send me through other Total War Rise of Mordor replays like this, or other Total War replays like Third Age Reforged, Rome 2, Warhammer 2, just to name a few, there are links displayed on your screen, and also in the description below. You can also post replays to my Discord at Scouts Reconnaissance. The link to that Discord is also in the description below. And if you're a YouTuber, there's also a self-promotion area for you guys to post your own videos to, if you so wish. I also have a PayPal option, Subscribestar, Patreon, or student donation link, also in the description below, if you'd like to support my work. I recently enabled YouTube membership options for you guys to enjoy custom emojis and badges, more perks to roll out as time goes by. And with that, let's get into the replay. So, we'll start with Jev's army, of course. We have some Northern Esquitarians, 3 units here, double chevron. We have Northern Spears here, looks to be 6 units out front. Behind them, we have Northern Swords. So it looks like this is the shield, this is the hammer. And these are the skirmishers to support the battle line as the enemy moves in. We've got 5 units here of Northern Archers, and 3 units here of Shipwrights Nobles. This is the elite infantry unit of Lindon, generals in this unit. And with that, I think we can go straight to his opponent today. Alright, out front, on the right flank, we have Lascarian Spears, 2 units. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 units of Lascarian Blades, triple silver chevron, so he's upgraded these guys considerably. Now over here we have some Lascarian Spears, also triple chevron, silver, 2 units there. And we have Lords of Lascarin, 3 elite archer units. Over here we have some surprises, I think, waiting for Jev. Some Horde Guardians here, 3 units. And over here we have some Elven King Riders, and that's all I can see there for him. Yep, Elven King Riders. This is not your missile cav unit, it's just an elite melee cav unit, looking pretty cool. And that is it, guys, so let's get this battle started. Enjoy. Now this is obviously some sort of siege map because we've got 3 capture points here I think Jev needs to take to achieve victory in a sense. Alrighty guys, I thought we'd come back briefly just to give you guys a quick update. Jev's army is moving forwards into the canyon. His cavalry has gone down the left flank, passed through the canyon there, that he can use to outflank Haldir's position. His cav is sort of hovering around the little clearing there. He can go straight into the units we saw before over here, that's the Horde Guardians, but it looks like he's choosing to go around to the very back and try to attack Haldir from the rear once his troops engage the front lines. It seems like the main capture point, the victory point, is actually exposed here, but I think Jev and Haldir are going to fight it out. I don't think Jev's going to go for that. If he did, I think he would just win the match outright. Okay, and the battle's begun. We've got the Northern Archers here, but they're not firing. The Lords of Lascarin only got 1 archer unit behind the main battle line. The other 2 units have chosen to take up a higher position.
Mark your targets when they come.
They're firing in too. But Jev does have him outnumbered here. And it seems like the Lords of Lascarin just trampled the tent somehow. We'll try and keep our eye there on the cavalry of Jev. Hopefully we won't get too caught up in the main battle here. Northern Archers have taken some hits but no casualties as of yet. Now, Haldir does have really good protection up there on the hill. It's going to be really hard for Jev to fire on him and he might not do it. I don't know how Jev's actually going to use his archers here. He could theoretically get his archers up here, use the hill as elevation to fire into the main Woodland Realm line. That's highly possible. I've seen units get on the hills here before in previous maps. There's no reason to think that Jev wouldn't try it here. He could take 1 archer unit around here, get them slightly on the hill there, and maybe fire into the Lords of Lascarin over here. Maybe even to the troops over there. But for some reason Jev isn't seeking the high ground at all for his archers. He's happy to leave them there for now. You've got Shipwright Nobles here coming around. It looks like they're going to try to attack the archer position here of Haldir. You got some Lascarian spears guarding that area. Northern swords here haven't been upgraded at all, no chevrons. Same goes for the shipwright nobles. We'll see how well the Lascarian spears do against them. They should do alright. Haldir has upgraded them significantly. Lords of Lascarian taking some hits. Alright, so Jev stopped his armies from charging in. Just to enable his archers to actually fire on the main battle line. Not a bad idea, but Lascarian blades here have an excellent missile block chance. So it'll be slow going there for the archers to get some kills on these guys and some damage. This is why Jev needs to sort of outflank his opponent a little bit, try and get his archers on the sides and on the hills. Try and shoot them from above the shield line. And it seems like Jev's given up on that strategy because he saw it wasn't really working. And now the Woodland Realm versus Lindon. This is going to be a challenging fight for Lindon. So we've got some arrows coming in. From who though? We've got Mordor and spears here to their backs, of the Esquitarians. Not the Esquitarians. Shipwright nobles I saw going in. But this unit here is definitely out of position. They're being fired upon by the Lords of Lascarian. So I go in here, only killed one of them. It looks like we've got 3 archer units here, all firing up there on the hill. These Northern archers down to 49, so they're taking heavy casualties. And we have the riders, so the Elven King riders here, coming around.
Our hidden units have been discovered.
Alright, so Jev got 2 of his 3 units in the Lascarian spears, caught the 3rd. Good charge there. How many of the Lascarian blades still alive? Can't actually tell. There we go, Lascarian blades down to 40 there. This is what Jeff wanted to do.
Our men have given up and are running for their lives.
There's the 3rd unit. They didn't lose any troops, but they are engaging the Elven King Riders. We've got some Northern archers down to 13 here. 4 Guardians in the back lines of Jev as well. It is 1292 to 1378. Oh, good charge. Straight into the backs. Creamed them. Down to 36 there. Now, Elven King Riders still full strength. 45 there. These Elven Archers should have been firing on the Elven King Riders and the Horde Guardians the whole time. He's still trying to take the hill up here. We're almost through though. Lascarian Spears holding back 3 units. One of them an elite unit. We're down 65, so they haven't lost too many men.
Broken and running for their lives.
These archer units should be supporting Jev's backline troops, which are under threat. His cavalry is working overtime trying to help out the front lines. And they're being fired upon by the Lords of Lascarian. Okay, 2 silver chevrons there. Jeez, those Esquitarians are really keeping Jev's front line alive here. But despite those charges, Haldir's doing a good job holding the centre for sure. He's struggling a little bit on the flanks. But he's holding the centre, he's basically conquered the centre, and he's got troops in Jev's back line here. Jev should be immediately manoeuvring these archer units around to fire on the Horde Guardians and Elven King Riders. I think they're firing on them now. And Haldir shouldn't have done that. He should have tried to run them around. Maybe he was just desperate to get inside the archer ranks.
Nothing remains of this unit now.
Okay, so they're taking out one of the Lascarian units. We've got Nordor and Spears here. I think the Esquitarians need to do a rear charge into the Horde Guardians. Maybe Haldir should have tried to finish off this archer unit when he had a chance to. We got the Elven King Riders coming back. They're chasing the Esquitarians. That's not a fight. I think the Esquitarians can win. Now, will the Riders get caught on the archer units? I think so. Oh yeah, they also caught that one. We got 20 Esquitarians over here. Not the best charge there for them. Probably should have charged into that unit of Lascarian Blades, which is all tightly packed and facing the wrong direction. Well, they're facing the right direction in a sense, but they're not fighting these guys. They're just sort of staring off against each other.
Their general is dead. A lethal blow.
Okay, so the Wooden Realm General is dead. So it seems like, did Jev take this hill? It does seem like he did. We've got Mordor and swords and another shipwright unit up here. Or is it the same shipwright unit? I think he's got two of his shipwright nobles up here. Okay, if Jev takes this hill, it's going to be really hard for Haldir to assault his position. He's going to try and take out all Jev's forces here as quickly as he can. This is a losing fight here for Jev down here. Esquitarians head down to 9. The elves are being harassed on all sides by spear and blade.
Ammunition is spent and he can no longer fire. Scream into the afterlife.
So guys here are not wavering. Okay, they're shaking now. It looks like he's trying to. Is he trying to reform or what?
Our men have given up.
We've got 12 archers here. Hey, free hits are free hits. Now these guys are finished. Says there's 5 of them. There's 4 of
Our
them.
men have regrouped.
I don't think Haldir has any more archer units except that one down there. I don't think there's any ammunition left either. So Jev's plan is to try and kill these guys as fast as possible, and then await Haldir's arrival.
The whole unit has been destroyed.
He should get the Nolder and swords to charge these guys in from the rear, help his units here kill these guys faster, then move this unit to help the other one conquer this side. Because it seems like Haldir's just going to come at him from one direction, you see. But he's got to quickly kill every other enemy unit up here before his arrival. Okay guys, we're back, and we have Jev charging forward because we have the Lords of Lascarian unit that still did have ammunition after all. Have been firing to Jev's forces for a little while here. And then Jev's decided, nope, he's going to charge in. He should be fine in doing so. There's only one way that Haldir can come at him. One of the lords there just got filleted. Now, right now, it's almost 2-1 here. And Jev's strategy here isn't a bad one, provided he doesn't lose too many forces in keeping it up, which is to charge the front lines, get forces through that front line there into the next one, and then that way he's attacking the elves, the first unit here from both sides, essentially overwhelming it, cutting it up from the inside, making it fall faster so he can then move on to the next row and the next row and the next row. It's a very high risk strategy. Lindon's troops are wavering here. They're starting to collapse. The general is still alive, but the prolonged combat has deflated the morale of Lindon's army. Hey, there's the Elven King Riders. And Hall Guardians come around the rear after all. And that is it. A victory here to the Woodland Realm. Okie dokie, so going through the kill count there of the units, the best performances were the Northern Esquitarians on 289 and 214. The rest of his units did poor to good, I'd say. For the Woodland Realm, Lords of Ascaran 103, Elven King Riders 236, Ascaran Blades 116, 105, I suppose I'll give him that 189. Hall Guardians here 97 and 245. And the Lords of Ascaran down here, his team ranged from poor to excellent. Don't forget to smash the like button if you enjoyed the video. Thank you to Jeff for sending in the replay. This is Scouts of Entertainment signing off. Catch you guys in the next one.